Hi guys, it's Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for the browser game Shakes and Fidget. This is Shakes and Fidget the game. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out, make some comments. If you guys want to play Shakes and Fidget or just learn more about it, check it out for a review on the link below. Now this is a browser based game and there is really no music in the background, so I'll just throw something in randomly. Now this says Shakes and Fidget the game, and the actual Shakes and Fidget is a webcomic or web series and very popular in Germany that sort of parodies World of Warcraft and other fantasy games. So here we are in our character creation. You can choose male or female. As you can see, the art style is pretty interesting. It's actually pretty random. Elves frolic around trees, have pointy ears, and are pretty swift. That's actually a really good way to describe elves. We got humans like you and me, known for dependable everyday heroism. Of course, I'll take that. And you can read descriptions if you want for fun. We got warriors. Warriors are into heavy metal and carry the biggest weapons. Well, they are into heavy metal in terms of what armor they use, so that's pretty interesting. Mages mumble incomprehensible but quite destructive spells. Scouts prefer shooting pointy things from a safe distance. So yeah, I'm gonna play a human. I like the eye patch with the happy face on it. You can change your eyes around, change your eyebrows. There's actually a lot of options to play with over here. I'm gonna go with the eye patch because I like that. We can change our ears around, keep the black hair, change the chin a little bit, and keep the eye patch with the happy face. And I'm gonna go ahead and click save. Though you can play 8 different races over here and 3 different classes. Alright, let's click save and let's enter the game. I have to make my remote. I get to make my account right in front of you guys. Okay. So here we are in the game sort of town area over here. Let's see what we got. Let's go to the tavern and check this out. Now, this is a very slow-paced game, which you guys will see in a minute. Let's go talk to this dude over here, and he gives me 3 different quests to do. And these don't really matter because they're just sort of random. And you can see the rewards around the right side and how long they each take. Let's go for a short one, 15 seconds. So let's click accept. So now basically we are traveling to our quest location. So it takes 15 seconds for this quest. This is probably the most annoying aspect of the game, but I'll go into this a little bit more later. And it should be done in 4, 3, 2, 1. The 11th elf is the name of this quest. And now we get to fight Sturdy Swashbuckler, and we just one-shotted him. So you finish your opponent, and I gained 4 silver for the quest and some experience points. So I got my little award over here, and now we can go right back to the tavern and do more quests. So every time we talk to this dude over here, it's a different guy like almost every time. He has 3 different quests to give you, and they each have varying different rewards. They each take varying amount of times as well. So let's do this one because it gives the most experience. You can see the rewards right away as well. So let's click accept and get this quest. The quest descriptions are pretty interesting and they can be funny sometimes, so you might want to read them. So you have enough. You start with some premium currency in the game called mushrooms. Now you can just click skip and you instantly skip the waiting time. You get right into the battle. So it looks like the way the game works is there's a wait time to travel to the location, and then you get to fight the monster at the end or the boss, whatever you want to call it. And if you want to use premium currency, the mushrooms in the game, you can kind of skip the wait time. Early on, the wait time is not a big deal. Just put this stuff on because it's only like 10-15 seconds. Later on, the wait time can get into the minutes and it can get really absurd. I don't know why this guy is holding a block in front of him or a piece of wood. And we got a quest over here. These are all 30 seconds, so you don't have to wait too long again. But let's go ahead and do this one. Accept. So this is very wait oriented. You kind of just click the quest and wait. It can get really boring. Though it's fun that you start with 15 of the mushrooms early on and you kind of skip this right away. Though I recommend you save those points for later on when the quests take a lot longer. You want to save these for like when quests are like 2-3 minutes long. That way it actually makes it worth it, or even 5-10 minutes long later on. So I got more awesome stuff, and I am level 2 now. And with the money you earn doing quests, you can kind of pump up your stats. It costs money in the game to actually increase your stats, so I can increase my strength for 25 silver, now it's 30 silver, and we're going all out with that. And I'm out of money. You can go to the arena as well to PvP with other players. I can PvP that guy, that's okay. And I'm owning this person, let's see. He's actually a wizard. I just like 2-shot her, or him, whoever. You get 100 honor for that. So basically, as you complete various objectives in the game, you gain these little points down over here. If I invite friends, I gain points in this. If I get points in bravery or honor, which you get from PvP, I get points there. If you earn 1 gold, you get this one. But as you complete quests, you gain this one, which is the most important. You do 3 quests, which I think I already got. You gain +1 to all attributes. When I get 5 quests, you get +2 to all attributes, and so on. If you start winning battles over here, 1 victory. Next 5 victories, all attributes +1. So yeah, again, as you clear dungeons, you kill monsters, you complete quests, you'll actually gain stats by completing these objectives down over here. So let's go back to the tavern and do another quest. I know this can get pretty boring. This guy you can gamble with over here. He has a little gambling game with 3-card Monty. It's not really worth doing because you get screwed. It's just not worth gambling with that guy. I don't know what he does. What do you want from me? I can get drinks from him. Alright, well, it's a bar. It makes sense you can get drinks. This is my thirst for adventure. It's just kind of how long you can play the game. You know, you can see these quests. This one takes minus 1.5 thirst for adventure. And as my thirst for adventure runs out, I can't quest anymore. I gotta kind of just go AFK or just wait till tomorrow when the number resets. So this one gives a lot of experience. Let's do this one. The Man with the Mask. And this is probably the most absurd part about this game. Come on, I don't want to wait a minute 30 just to see if my character can battle somebody and win. It's ridiculous. It almost makes it feel like it's not even a game. Though, I guess this is one of those games you really don't play like just staring at your browser. You just click this and then minimize, and when it's done you'll see the results. Because you don't have to be like in front of your computer when you do this. So I guess it's I don't want to say it's unique because it's not, but it's a little bit different because you know you don't play hands-on, and I guess it's stupid that you can pay for it too. Then I mean it just makes it absurd because the guys who end up paying end up becoming the most powerful characters in the game. But this is the problem that affects a lot of browsing games. So this makes me appreciate games like RuneScape, which are much more balanced with the cash shop. But let's go ahead and skip this. I don't want to wait for now. And you can see me fighting this basilisk. Early on, the game is pretty easy because these guys have not come close to touching me yet. I own these guys. While pummeling your enemy with your left hand, you politely cover your mouth with the right one while you are yawning. Ha ha ha. I gained 63 silver and 440 experience. We go to the city guard as well and kind of work. And you can just, let's see, whoa, what is this? Get a real job. It's what you've always wanted to avoid. That's true. I've always wanted to avoid that. So let's work for 1 hour and see what that is. So yeah, that's a real life hour it wants me to work. So I guess when you want to go AFK and you don't want to do anything else, you just put this on 10 hours and you minimize your browser and hope it doesn't crash. Because if it crashes, you just wasted your the whole time. Yeah, I'm gonna click cancel on this. Can I do other stuff? No, you can't do anything else while working in the game. So it's some way to earn money in the game without actually being in front of the PC. So yeah, I don't want to do that right now. We should get the weapon shop and buy some stuff. I guess we'll get new goods when we buy some of this, or you pay 1 mushroom. We go to the magic shop for more random items we can buy. Check out the stable. Now, this is something I think we should do. Let's see what these are. Yeah, duration minus 20%. So for 5 gold, it shaves off 20% of the time it takes to get to the quest location. So if you actually want to play Shakes and Fidget, you definitely want to buy one of these mounts. I like the art on these guys. They look angry. This guy looks a little bit too happy to be with these horses. I don't know what he's into. But yeah, we got a cat thing over there too. So it looks like the most powerful ones do cost mushrooms, and the mushrooms are the currency in the game. And wow, minus 50%. This Griffin Dragon is OP. But let's check out the mushroom store. And this guy's trying to sell me some mushrooms. Look at him. He looks sleazy. So yeah, you can buy mushrooms over here. And again, the mushrooms in the game, they're premium currency. This totally breaks any resemblance of balance in Shakes and Fidget. But again, that's not a big surprise. A lot of these browser-based games are just ridiculous with the cash shops. Though, this is one of those games you can play for 5-10 minutes here and there. Though the games, it's supposed to be a parody of fantasy games, but I mean, the humor is like 5 out of 10 at best. If you want to get good humor in a browser-based game, you should check out Kingdom of Loathing. If you've played that game, you'll definitely agree with me. That's an awesome game. That's a fun game. I mean it. I'll probably put up a video up for that later. Get back on this guy and do another quest with this orc. Keep doing more quests. Grr. I hope you have balls, as my guests are not designed for weaklings. Take a look at what I have to offer, but if you're afraid, then just go away. So yeah, they just say random things. And the quests are pretty much random every time. Monster with 11 eyes. They do have descriptions, which I guess you can read. Hey, you goofball, do you need a job? Go to this sprawling jungle. Alright, let's click accept and do this quest. This whole waiting thing again is really dumb. You kind of have to wait to get to your quest location. But, I mean, I guess the game just kind of wants you to buy these mushrooms to skip it. I do like the fact that the game gives you some of these mushrooms early on, so you can skip a lot of this stuff. But even without them, I think, it's a playable game, though most people probably won't like it because you have to wait forever. And I guess if you don't mind the waiting, you might want to play it, but it's not a game I would enjoy because the waiting is absurd. The PvP, I guess it can be fun too. You can sort of face off against other players. But again, there's more waiting. This game is all about waiting. So in order to fight with this guy, I have to wait 4 minutes. After my last fight, you have to rest, but then you hear Wei-Yin, some random player, has been trash talking about you. You consume a mushroom to resolve the issue at once. So you can wait 4 minutes for the PvP battle to begin. There's a lot of waiting in this game. Or you can pay 1 mushroom and you jump right into it. So yeah, he's been smack talking me. I'm gonna own him with my awesome slingshot over here. And yeah, it's not very interesting, the battles either. It's just kind of done automatically. You can see his stats and mine. I am level 3, so I should win, and I got it. You've done what you are best at. Your opponent will remember this fight for weeks if he ever regains consciousness. I'm sure he will. So we can go to the City Guard, Magic Shop. There's dungeons in the game as well, dungeons. But you have to unlock these by finding keys. So there is at least some, sense of progression in the game. And the quests do get harder later on, though never really too difficult. I kind of want to venture in one of these places, but I can't right now. We got Hall of Fame. We got some people playing the game. My rank is 78,000. Awesome. I mean, this game is actually really popular in Germany for some reason. I mean, really popular. Probably because the Shakes and Fidget comic itself is popular there. So, I mean, there's got to be something to it that I might be missing. So this guild system, mail system, character. But yeah, it's pretty basic on an all-around game. Anyway, guys, if you guys do want to play Shakes and Fidget or just learn more about it, check it out, full review on the link below.